It's my opinion, and you probably share it as well, that email is not a productivity device. It is a poor way of storing documentation and forgetting about tasks that get assigned to people. It horrifies me how people uh, try and use their email boxes as document storage devices. To give you some kind of assurance that that's not what happens with us, let's go through an example where you have a concern. We're not asking you to log the ticket, but you'd obviously want to make sure that the issue is understood, it is documented, that there is ownership, and there are actions in place to deal with whatever concern arises. So instead of you logging on, I'd log on. So I log on, go into the tool. There's some other things in here. So let me go to my projects. New Val is over there. Okay, we go into it. So this is what my job would be. Let's say, for instance, that you've raised the concern over some particular design issue. In this instance, I'm just going to quickly use an example from another project. But here we have the different complaints, and we can change these for you. It could be billing. It could be complaints raised out of behavior, attitude, not working the right hours. It could be a design issue that's been raised that needs to be sorted out. It could be something on quality management, or it could be around workshop delivery. So in this instance, let's say it's a design issue, and let's say you have concern with the load characteristic curves. Okay, and you write a message. It could be long, it could be short. Let's keep this one short. I have a serious concern about the calculations used to determine your load curves. I am attaching an example of how I expect this design data to look. Could be as simple as that. So you don't have certainty. You want certainty. It's not your job to capture all of this. You send the message. You throw the ball over to us, and you make sure that we understand the issue, and B, we have complete clarity on what needs to be done. So here I'm loading up a spreadsheet. I'm going to put in proper design spec for load characteristic curve for stack for complex stack configurations. Okay, there we go. You can add other tasks if so required, add other attachments if so required. But here we go. That's done now. That's in the system. And it's getting loaded. Okay, now you can see there were things that I've had in here before. I've pressed the button 3 times. But here we have a list of all the concerns that have been raised, and whose, I will obviously own them, what department they're part of, some clarity on it, and supporting documentation. And that's really the final thing we need to make sure that we have a compact tool that has everything in place for you to have the assurance that the quality management systems that you have at Anglo American are conformed with by Wolf Engineering, and that you have peace of mind, and we deliver this project within budget, within time, and with no stress.